What is up everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm breaking down some recent rumors that have come out regarding Spider-Man 4 in the MCU. A lot of these updates do sound pretty cool, and there are some I'm very cautious of. So before I get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video and share it around. I'd really appreciate it, and let's get to it. So I'm just going to be sharing my screen on a Screen Rant article that came out a couple days ago. The headline, Spider-Man 4 report claims Zendaya's role is minor, teases Symbiotes and Daredevil appearances, and drops yet another Mephisto rumor. Something I think the MCU will never escape at this point. So let's deep dive into this article. So like we already know, Spider-Man 4 is in development and will be shooting later in the summer next year and will release in 2026 after Avengers Doomsday. So that's pretty cool that we're getting it that soon. So let's see. According to a new report from the Insider, Spider-Man 4 will feature Zendaya's MJ in a minor role, Charlie Cox returning as Daredevil, Symbiotes, and possibly Mephisto in John Bernthal's Punisher. Zendaya's role in the movie is said to be smaller due to her packed schedule, which would leave only August 2025 available for her to shoot Spider-Man 4, as the actress will film Euphoria Season 3 and Dune Messiah around Spider-Man 4's production. Now, I understand this rumor because Zendaya is everywhere. However, Tom Holland is going to be going through the same situation as well. He's going to be filming Christopher Nolan's movie next year. He's going to be filming Avengers Doomsday next year, and who knows if he picks up any other gigs between now and then. So I'm not sure what to feel about that rumor. However, my thoughts on MJ's role in this movie, I'd say leave her to a very minimum role because they put closure on that relationship in No Way Home. I don't think she honestly really needs to be in it. Give Peter another love interest for this new trilogy that they're planning. Zendaya was great as MJ in my opinion. She served the purpose that she needed to serve in the first trilogy, and No Way Home ended it in a beautiful way where Peter had to say goodbye to MJ and leave her in her own life that is safe because she doesn't know that Peter is Spider-Man and all that. So I think there needs to be a new focus on the love interest in this movie. So it also says Sacha Baron Cohen could appear as Mephisto in the movie. He will reportedly debut in Ironheart, though a secret project at Universal could derail that. Sources were mixed about the Punisher appearing, which could still happen, but Daredevil is confirmed to be in the upcoming MCU movie. Peter Parker will also reportedly have new classmates, which indicates a college storyline. Marvel did not respond for comment. So Punisher being in it, I think that's one that I'm on the fence of. It could happen, he could appear in it, but honestly, I don't really see how he could serve any real purpose to the story. Daredevil, however, I think it's pretty set in stone that Charlie Cox will be coming back in this movie, so I'm really excited about that. I've always wanted to see Spider-Man and Daredevil together in a movie, fighting crime together, just dealing with Kingpin. Hopefully he's in this as well if Charlie Cox is in it, and maybe Vincent D'Onofrio will soon be announced to be in this movie as well. So I'm really excited to see if that actually happens. So it goes on to say the symbiotes, which are said to factor into Spider-Man 4's script, connect to a piece of Venom being left behind in the MCU. Null's return tease and Venom the Last Dance could also lead to the movie. I want them to abandon any kind of connection to the Sony universe as much as possible. And yes, I really want to see the symbiote suit in the MCU. But I think Venom the Last Dance really confused the audience and really just undid what they were teasing in No Way Home. And I don't see it making a ton of sense if it just happens to still be there. Like, I really don't understand what Sony was doing at that point with Venom the Last Dance. It made no sense with what that choice was after teasing us that it was coming after Spider-Man No Way Home. It just makes no sense. So I'd be curious to see what role symbiotes play in this movie, if they are actually in it, but by the sounds of it, it could be very conflicting. It's either a symbiote that finds Peter, like the one at the end of No Way Home, and he's dealing with a street level story with Daredevil, or, which was a leading rumor before, it's a multiversal story with symbiotes coming into this universe and Daredevil is still a part of it. I don't really see that being the best option, in my opinion at least. I want it to be a street level story and maybe give him the symbiote suit as well. Could lead into Secret Wars as well, and I think that's going to be really cool. The big question is, what exactly is happening? between Doomsday and Secret Wars, because that's when this movie's taking place, and that's going to be really interesting to see what the world looks like after the events of Doomsday leading into Secret Wars. This movie also could play the same role that Ant-Man and the Wasp played, where these events are happening at the same time as Avengers Doomsday, although I can't really see them leaving Spider-Man out of Doomsday. Wouldn't make a ton of sense, but those are all possibilities. We don't know what they're planning right now, but it could be either one of those options. It goes on to say Mephisto would make sense for the movie, as the villain could be how Peter Parker finds a way for the world to remember him, though there would likely be disastrous consequences. I honestly don't really think Mephisto is going to be in this movie. I think that's a dead kind of character that's being put into this, because there is the rumor that he is debuting in Ironheart. However, that's been on the shelf for years. I think that plotline was going to be something greater back when Chapek was greenlighting literally anything he could get his eyes on. I don't think that's really their focus right now. I think they're going to kick him to the curb and basically just make that show irrelevant. If all of these rumors do end up being true, this is a mishmash of a movie, so I'm very curious to see what ends up becoming of that and how accurate these rumors are. I think the for sure confirmations are that MJ is going to be in it very little to none. Charlie Cox is back as Daredevil, and maybe some symbiote involvement. That's how far I think these rumors will go into this movie. So that's all I have for you today regarding these rumors and Spider-Man 4 coming in 2026. I'm very excited for this movie. I'm excited to see what comes out of all these rumors, all the news, and it's going to be a very exciting time, especially next year when things might start coming out more. So make sure to subscribe for more Spider-Man 4 content coming in the future. Like this video and share it around. I'd really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching.